In this video, I want to talk about how to make 10K per month by being a UGC creator. So at our agency, StarTok Social, we have been partnering with a ton of UGC creators for our brands in the past and now. So I really got to work with a lot of UGC creators, got to see firsthand how they are creating content, and also got to be on the other side of sourcing and finding creators. So I feel like I'm in a position to really talk about this industry from a firsthand perspective. And I believe this is one of the very exciting opportunities, especially for people who have a passion for content creation and also are wondering what are some of the ways that they could make money outside their job or as a side hustle. So in this video, I'm going to share with you step by step how you're able to make 10K per month by being a UGC creator. And because I have seen so many creators were able to quit their job and really be able to do this full time. So hope this video will give you some ideas and tips. So first of all, let's address this question. Should you even be a UGC creator? Or what are some of these things that could lead you believe that you could become a UGC creator? So typically we have seen people that are either very interested and passionate about content creation in general, whether that was for their own personal account or they are a social media manager for a brand or used to be a social media manager for a brand and just really in the know of social media marketing overall. And another trend that we start to see is influencers also begin to pick up UGC tasks and UGC content creation. So really, I think for people who either are passionate about content creation in general or just influencers, being a UGC creator is a pretty cool and interesting opportunity that you should consider. Then let's talk about how you should start. So right off the bat, you should start building a portfolio. Whether you are a complete beginner that you never really did any UGC before, you could start by just creating UGC videos yourself. They don't necessarily need to be a paid content. You could just kind of buy different items, random items on Amazon and review them and just use them as UGC content. Because as brands and agencies, we are just looking for the creativity, speakability, and also overall creator talent. So we're not going to judge you just because you are really doing UGC branded content for big brands. We're just really simply looking for that talent. So definitely if you're new to UGC space, feel free just to create content on your own by buying stuff online. And just another important thing is just start practice. Start to practice, start to make UGC videos every day and a hang of it and just get used to how UGC works, especially on different platforms, whether you want to focus on TikTok, Instagram, or even YouTube. And then from there, after you gathered a couple of videos and then being able to really start to get a hang of how to create UGC videos, it's time to create a UGC TikTok content account and start posting your portfolio or just daily videos that could be about your UGC experience or just reaching out to the UGC community in general on TikTok. I always found this to be a really great way to not only find buddies that you can befriend with throughout your journey, but also just to be part of a bigger community where you can support each other and learn from each other. So definitely the most important thing is always to be a part of a community where you feel supportive because UGC is still a very, very small community And more often than not, the friends that you have currently probably don't even really understand what you're doing. And it could feel very discouraged sometimes. So be sure to really put yourself out there online and find yourself a community where you feel belonged. And then next, after you started to post some content here and there on TikTok and start to gather some followers, it's time to really do active outreach to brands and potentially land your first deal. So a couple of platforms I will recommend here. So definitely go on to freelancing platforms such as Fiverr or Upwork. So Fiverr, if you take a look at their website and type in UGC, you are able to see there are already a lot of creators on the platform, but definitely don't get discouraged or intimidated by this. It's only because it only means there are people who are making great money out of this. So it should be a sign for you to say, hey, I should also jump on this. And I feel like on Fiverr, it's super important to get great comments, get reviews. So once you start, definitely be sure to over deliver the first few of your clients so that you're able to get that 5-star reviews. And then Fiverr will really start to push your profile on top of 4 different search queries, and even you will be able to land on the first page, because that is the most important thing, where brands and people will look for creators. It's oftentimes be looking through the first page of the results. And then the other platform I would recommend is Upwork. And the cool thing about Upwork is you're able to apply to job postings. So just go on to the search bar and type in UGC or TikTok content creation, or just social media content creation in general, and you'll be able to see there are specific job postings that are looking for UGC creators. And in order to stand out, you want to have a very strong portfolio and just be able to really communicate your strengths well, and also talk about what are some of the unique styles that you typically like to do. And the next platform I would like to introduce you to is Twitter. And when we initially started, this is also the platform we really heavily relied on to find our first few creators for UGC. And really, it was super simple. We were literally just typed in UGC in the search bar, and you are able to see a ton of UGC creators already on here. And the good thing is, because Twitter is a social media platform, you're able to see their past work, past videos, examples, and also to get a bit of a sense of their personality, what's their creative style and talent. So definitely recommend UGC creators to jump on this platform, because I'm sure brands and agencies like us are constantly looking for UGC creators to partner with. And the third tip I'm sure a lot of people actually aren't aware of is go onto LinkedIn and Indeed job posting sites and type in keywords such as UGC content creator, UGC creator, UGC and content creator. Search similar keywords and you will find a ton of brands, companies, businesses are looking for these type of creators to create UGC for them. And another advice is don't just apply to those job posting on the site, but also email them so that you can directly pitch your service or your talent to the brand. And since they're actively looking for candidates, you are 100% confident that they will be interested in what you offer. And this is pretty much a very underutilized method. So I 100% recommend you to start looking for those job postings specifically for UGC content. So those are the platforms and methods that are able to get you the first few clients. So let's talk about how you're able to get consistent and long-term contracts with brands and eventually even be able to just get 2K per month for 5 clients that will eventually brings you to 10K per month. So that will lead us to the end goal here, which is you essentially want to be able to sign a retainer with the brand where you create content consistently for them. And the way to do this is really simple. Just create and over deliver the work that you are doing for these brands initially. At our agency, I can be, because we are on the other side, I can 100% tell you when a creator over delivers, when a creator just gives, when a creator just delivers killer content. 99% of the time, I would like to work with them for long term, because it is super hard to find creators who are not only great, responsible, and responsive. So if you're able to hit all those 3 things, I can guarantee you that you are not far from signing your first long-term client. So just always make sure you are being professional, being responsive, being respectful, and doing your best to create the best content so that you can really leave that great first impression for those clients. So that's really pretty much it in terms of the roadmap that will get you to 10K per month. And I also want to say this, which is this is not going to be a get rich quick scheme. You're not going to seek success overnight. This is going to take time, grind, and effort. But as long as you can stick to this, as long as you can be consistent, whether that's posting, outreaching, or just constantly creating good content, you will eventually get there. And because I have seen creators being able to do 10K, 20K, even 30K per month by being a UGC creator, so I know that there is definitely opportunities out there. You just need to be the best and be consistent. So if you found this video helpful, give a like and also drop a comment about your UGC journey and why you started it and where you are at currently in your stage and how I'm able to help you to give you some guidance on how to continue and how you should be able to land more deals. So hope this video was helpful and catch you guys in the next one.